How are we, everybody? I'm here to discuss House with the Clock in Its Wall. Bum, bum, bum. I was actually very excited for this film. I thought it was basically new, maybe the new Harry Potter. It had the look and feel of it I was very goosebumps and stuff like that. Jack Black, who I really liked in Jumanji, was in it. Kate Blanchett, who's always good with Ocean's 8 and Thor. I mean, she's just always good. So I was really excited about the cast. We had a couple of kids. A kid from Daddy's Home, Owen Vaccaro. One of the other kids in it is in that new mid-90s. I think he's pretty much the star movie. So I was pretty excited about going to see this film, and Jack Black looked really great with the beard and the goatee and all that stuff. So I'm like, ooh, another magic movie, and yeah. I was pretty disappointed with it. So just so you know ahead of time that my score is not going to be that great. So obviously the title gives away the plot. It's basically about a house that has a clock somewhere that nobody can find it, and the whole movie is of course trying to find the clock. But there's a child whose parents were killed and in a car crash, and he goes to live with his uncle. So no spoilers there, but that's the basic plot, and of course the child is now, as you can tell from the trailer, kind of a fish out of water because he's stuck in this magic house, and there's so much stuff going on, and his uncle's not telling him everything. And then of course you have Kate Blanchett, who's also a magic user, or a witch in this case. So anyway, unfortunately, it was a snooze fest. It was very, very slow. And I don't really know why, but I was sitting there going, is it over? And I went to see two films basically back to back. I went to see that and Assassination Nation, which I don't think I'm going to do a spoilers for that one. I'll just do a general review for that one. But yeah, House with the Clock on Its Walls. There was so much potential there, and I think it was the story. It was the script that, because it wasn't the effects. The effects were good. The acting was good. In fact, even the characters were all very, very interesting. So they all had little backstories, and so again, it wasn't the characterization, it wasn't the actors, and it wasn't the lighting and the audio. So as far as the technical issues, there was none. So the bottom line was, it was a script. The script it wasn't ready. I think it comes from a book series. I don't know anything about the book series, but I assume it's a YA, and I'm sure the book is a lot better than the movie. There are certain movies that do take books and even make them better. Like in my opinion, some of the Hunger Games movies were better than how they portrayed some of the stuff in the books, but not in this case. I don't know the book, but if the book was well known enough to make a movie out of, then there should be no reason why the movie should be boring. I mean, you have magic, you have warlocks, you have witches, and all this stuff, and the movie's boring. I don't understand that. Maybe it's because it's too claustrophobic, because it was set 80% in the house, but the house was so big that there's a lot more they could have done with it. They found us in a hidden room and stuff like that, but maybe it's because of claustrophobic. Then the other 40% of it, or it was 60%, let's say it was 60% in the house, then 40% of it took place in the school. Again, see, like when they did Harry Potter, the school was immense, and it had all this extra stuff going on, and whatever else. Well, this was just a regular school. So there wasn't a whole lot there, and it's not like he used his magic in the school for the most part. So there was no real oomph to any of the stuff going on. It was, if anything, the person that made the film. In fact, I had to look at who directed here or who produced it, but yeah. So Eli Roth. Oh, Eric Kripke wrote. Oh my God, Eric Kripke, who does Supernatural. He's the creator of Supernatural. Wrote the script. So that's weird. And then Eli Roth, who let's see what he did here. Producer, director. So he's more of a producer. He directed Death Wish. That didn't do all that great. Knock Knock, which is why the person playing, if you look on IMDb, the mother is played by one of the girls from who was in Knock Knock. Of course, the other one was in Blade Runner. Hemlock Grove, he did one episode of that. See, for the most part, he's not really a director. He's more of a producer. Don't know what the problem was there, but Eric Kripke, I mean, yes, maybe that was the problem, is that he's used to writing for the small screen and having time to develop his characters. But yeah, he did 283 chapters of Supernatural and Timeless, which I really like Timeless, and I know that they're canceling it again. So, and he did Revolution. He did a bunch of stuff. But I think maybe he's just used to writing for the small screen, and it just didn't work for the larger screen. But I like Eric Kripke, but it's anyway. When you see it, you can let me know what you think of the film. And again, the special effects were good. Lighting, I liked the lighting because it had that Goosebumps type of feel to it. I thought the acting was good. Jack Black's always good. I'm going to talk about one piece of effects in the spoiler section that I was just like, just stop it already. Just eliminate that portion. When I get into the spoilers, you'll know what I'm talking about there. I'll point it out. Or if you saw the film, then you'll obviously already know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so let's get into spoilers in my next video. But if I was going to rate it, there were some kids there, but the kids are probably used to seeing Avengers and stuff like that. This was probably Snooze City for them too. I don't know, but let's get into spoilers. But my numeric reaction to this is a 5. It's an average film. So if you're going to go, do I recommend seeing it? At home. and we're talking about the small screen. So yeah, it's better just to wait for video and Netflix and etc. So anyway, let's get to spoilers and we'll go from there. Okay. All right. See you soon.